Like, listen, 2020 is the ghetto. Like, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Camille Austin, and if you are new here, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, thanks for checking in on me. Y'all, what is going on? Just what the fuck is going on? I'm not too sure. In case you've been living under a rock, things have just gotten weird. You know, I didn't know that Bad Girls Club was back on television. Like, who would have thought this would have just been our situation and like our new reality for like the next month and a half? Like, this is out of control. And even still, I just wanted to do like a light makeup day, like what I do for school or work, kind of one of those things. I just didn't want to do like a heavy makeup look and just like talk to you guys about what's going on. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started with this. So starting from the top with the Becca Backlit primer filter, because I like a glowy look these days. That's my jam. We're gonna throw that on there. Ooh. I often think of the girl that booked not one, but 2 flights this year. Two flights. Do you want to guess where I was supposed to be going? Actually, like right about now. I was supposed to be going to Mexico in April and Thailand in the spring. I was supposed to go to Thailand this spring using the jumbo concealer from Too Faced in the color Toffee to cover up some of my dark spots. Anyway, yeah, and literally in about February-ish in the States, it kind of broke out. And like one of my very close friends works in Disney for in Shanghai, so she was kind of like, I don't know if y'all want to do that anymore. And she kind of warned us, but we ain't listen. And it wasn't until Expedia legit canceled our flight and was like, y'all not going anywhere.
Sorry, you're canceled.
And our connecting flight into Thailand was through Wuhan. So we really weren't going anywhere. They were like, here's your money back, you're staying. And then I was supposed to go to Mexico for my job in April. That got canceled. And then I was supposed to go to Greece for my birthday. And then I just decided to not book any more flights at this point. So I'm just going through my introduction of what the hell is going on now. And I don't know. Guys, it's serious though. I joke, but all jokes aside, like, people are really dying. And, you know, and it's not just old people, it's young people too. Somebody in my area died and he's 39 years old with 2 kids. And like, that's not the part that got me. What's getting me about people dying right now is they're dying alone. Like, let that sink in. You're in a hospital. Most people, whether it's sudden or not, you die, your loved ones are there right next to you to hold your hand, right? This is not the case. They are dying around people they have just met and has had to deliver the worst news of their life. And then like it's happening so fast. And that's like what I really think people just need to really think about. Like, these people are not just dying and losing their jobs, or dying alone. And their loved ones can't even properly bury them. It's so sad. And I'm not trying to make y'all depressed, but I just want you to like take it seriously. And I take it seriously. And so while I may crack a joke or two, like, it's not a joke. It's bad. So actually, after I've concealed like my whole face, I didn't realize it was going to do that much. I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer in Dark 20N. Can we talk about Tiger King? Like, I refuse to watch that damn show. I'm not watching it. I don't care. Don't at me. Or do. I don't know. Do what you want to do. I'm not watching that damn show. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. You want to know why? Because it's trash TV. And I don't really want to... I feel like there's a billion other things I could be doing before I get reduced to that. Like, I almost caved, and then I thought about it and I was like, I'd rather learn a song on the guitar. So I picked up my guitar and I started playing. And then I was tempted today, and then I thought I could go on YouTube and create a video. And that's what I'm doing instead. So I'm not watching Tiger King. I don't want to watch Tiger King, but I feel like the internet is shoving it down my throat that I already know what happens. You know, like I kind of have the gist of what's going on. Some like redneck white guy who's gay, apparently. It's just like all of like his strange antics. And apparently the star of this show is this Carol Baskins lady, and she apparently fed her husband to a tiger. And that's not the worst part. The worst part is to me that she's from fucking Florida. And I'm like, she's from Florida. Of course she's from Florida. Why wouldn't she be from Florida? I hate it.
I hate it here.
I hate it. And, you know, it's just, what a joke. What a joke. I haven't watched Tiger King. I'm not going to watch Tiger King. Do not ask me to watch Tiger King because I won't do it. I feel like if you haven't gotten a TikTok by now, you aren't doing it right. Which, by the way, add me on TikTok at Camille A. Austin, same as my Instagram handle. That's what I call continuity. Okay? One of my coworkers, or former coworkers, told me that one of their clients committed suicide. Crazy. And that's because they've been so self-isolated. And granted, I live alone. I have a dog, so that definitely helps. Like, I go for walks like 3-4 times a day, and I speak to my family, but it's still like, I'm going home this weekend, not only because it's Easter Sunday, but I feel like I need a break. Like, I need adult interaction. I need to like get out of like my house for a little while and change up my scenery. But like, there's people who don't have that, and like their family's so far away that they can't just get in a car and drive. And so like, I'm saying that to say this, you guys just really be kind to one another. Like, even now with this whole thing with James Charles and the whole mugshot thing, like, yeah, that was in poor taste, and it could have been done in a way more elegant fashion. As far as, you know, there's a way you do special effects makeup, and people are definitely kind of, and I'm not a James Charles stan by any means, but I do see where it can be a little like, okay, why is it okay for some and not for others? I really don't care either way. It's just one of those things where it's like, we're doing the most, and we need to really chill the fuck out, because people are losing their lives either by their own hands or by this virus. And then you have people who are really stuck at home with abusers. It's scary. Even if for people who don't really deserve it, James, be nice. It's just not the time for it. It gets, what is that gonna solve? What is it gonna solve? What is that going to fix? Like, I feel like, what is it? That whole thing with this bunch of celebrities singing the song Imagine, like, that was silly and tone deaf. And if you can't acknowledge what's going on, don't say anything at all, which is another reason why I'm diving into it, because I don't want to just get up on YouTube and be dishonest about how I feel about what's going on. If I choose to get on YouTube and talk about other things to distract me, and maybe it'll be a distraction for you, which is what I hope. I got bit 11 times by a mosquito while I was asleep. It's not like I just sit there and let it happen. I was asleep, okay? This guy comes in and like tears me up, and it bit me on my eye, my actual eye. If you haven't been like following me on Instagram, you probably don't know. But yeah, I got tore up and it bit me on the fucking eye. And now, because I have sensitive skin, it's dark. I have like a dark mark on my eye. I can even show you the one that's on my inside of my wrist. You see that? That is from a mosquito bite, and it's gone now, but it left a bruise, and now I have 11 bruises on me. I don't really like setting my under eye because it makes me look hella, I don't know, like crickety. Like, I just feel like my skin looks extra like dry. My favorite part, which is highlighter, and is this tan? No, this is Skinny Dip. So this is from Jouer Cosmetics. Slept on. This brand is so slept on, but it's a great highlighter. I've broken it a half a dozen times. I have the color in Skinny Dip, which is like a champagne peachy color. And this is not, I don't actually wear highlight to like castings. I don't. I feel like that's overkill and they can always spot it. You know, it's not good. But for like a everyday type of vibe, you know, getting cute for the couch. Have you guys heard of this app called House Party? I promise it's not sponsored. They didn't pay me. They don't even know who the fuck I am. It's like this app. Cause I hate to admit this, I'm not a phone person. I don't like talking on the phone. Small talk is not my gig. Because of that, being this isolated has made it really hard for like my family members are a little bit more concerned, which is like this app where you literally play games together and it's interactive, so you can like be talking but you're doing something, right? And otherwise I just get really like, I clock out of a conversation. I know this is so bad to admit this, but it's true. Like I'm not good with small talk, so it kind of makes it easier to be on the phone for longer periods of time is what I'm trying to say. And I know there's a lot of people out in the world who are like me, who don't like being on the phone for no reason. So yeah. But anyways, what have you guys been watching on TV or Netflix? My show has been The Magicians. I love that show. I've been watching it for, I would say, a couple of years now. And I was so upset when I found out that it was going to be like the series finale. And I thought the whole point of killing off Quentin was to prove that the show could last without him. I guess they can't. I guess you need a white male protagonist to make a show thrive. I don't know. I don't know, a lot of people are willing to give that show a lot of props for diversity. I'm just not one of them. I just don't understand why they still had 3 white women and not 1 black woman. I'm sorry, unless there's a black girl in there, I'm not gonna watch it. Like another show people watch that I'm not watching is Cheer. I refuse to watch Cheer because I feel like something's up with that woman. What does she mean? I saw a clip where she was talking about like, oh, she has the right look. And then I'm looking at her girls and there's no... First of all, they all do have the same body type, which is dangerous because that probably says, that speaks in itself for them and how they probably feel like they have to look. But then, like, there's no black girls on her team. And then like her competing school has so many like diverse girls. And I'm like, ew. Like, y'all are really watching her and giving her giving her your support? Like, no, like she will not get my views. No. So, I don't know. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching Tiger King. I'm not watching none of that shit. I don't put my cape on for The Magicians. I really haven't for a while. But it's great entertainment, and if you're in self-quarantine, you're looking for something good to watch, throw it on. It's a great show. It's, escapism at its finest. Yeah, but if you or anyone, and we talked a lot about suicide and death today, and I'm sorry. If you or anyone is dealing with any type of dark suicidal thoughts or just need somebody to talk to, I'm going to throw down the hotline number for you to call down below. Go outside, go for a walk. Or yeah, we can just keep the conversation going. Please leave a comment down below with what you guys are doing to keep yourselves busy. I wish I could sew. I would be sewing masks, but I don't. I appreciate all of you for sticking with me. Please take care of yourselves. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.